Hey howdy, hey everyone, welcome back to Bystanders. My name is Donovan, I play the character Donovan Halen, and I'm the editor of the podcast. Before we get right into this juicy podcast, let's all give some love to Gwinn, Shady Cicada, and Kevin Macleod, because those are the lovely folks responsible for letting us use their music for our podcast. And if you want to make your own campaign or plan your own campaign, go ahead and check out JoJoD&D.com so you can know the ins and outs of this module. And if you want to join a fun little JoJo community, we got a public Discord server, which is linked in the description down below. And if you don't do any of that, I'm going to force you to listen to the Slashers Thrashers band on loop for 12 hours. Back to the episode. It's not negotiable.
No bonuts.
I love nuts.
That's how we're starting the session.
Nuts?
God dang.
I guess it is. Welcome back to Bystanders.
Urging nuts and urges.
So
Danganronpa 2 moment.
so we leveled up. Let's moving past that.
I'm as concerned about DR2 as possible.
Let's move past that.
Hey, welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. Hello.
Bystanders.
Yeah, so last time we had some silly goofy stuff happen. Brooks Bundit called on the lieutenant line. Brooks Bundit got called on the lieutenant line, and they're like, hey, come over to base 1. And the bystanders were like, okay. I mean, there was more discussion than that, but that's the gist of it. So you guys are going to be heading over to base 1 in the morning.
We saved him some cake. Alright.
So is there anything you all want to do in the morning in terms of prep?
Good luck.
Of course we saved
Good
him.
luck catching
We're
Brandy.
gonna do our daily weight training. Duh.
Of course we saved him some cake. Donovan Halen's with us. Come on.
God damn!
That is true. He is packing some serious cake.
God damn. Anyway, so we do our morning routine, and
Yeah.
then we're gonna go get some donuts, and it's gonna go great.
Yep, so you guys get your morning
Yeah?
routine, you get up,
Yeah.
get a nice workout in. So who are you going to take with you? I will allow you to take 2 NPCs this time.
Oh, we're definitely taking Sterling.
For sure.
Okay, we're
Sterling and
taking
Guy.
No, I don't think Guy's ready for this.
No.
He's big.
That
Right.
goes for Carl. He
Level
needs some action.
2,
Carl?
3.
He needs
level
some action.
3.
All right.
We're level 12.
If anyone is free to disagree, I'm not the only one voting.
Carl, who else do we have?
Carl and Sterling, I think, are
You guys have Carl, Sterling,
Abel.
Taylor, Abel,
Taylor needs to
Brandy.
stay and
Brandy's
watch
an
the shit.
option. Brandy's still mourning. I don't want her to.
And Taylor needs to stay and watch the shit.
And Taylor needs to stay and watch the ship, yep. So
And
basically...
everyone else will as well.
I don't
but
think
definitely
Abel's
want
gonna
Taylor
let me take Brandy with me to go raid a base.
there. I don't think you should anyway.
I wasn't going to.
Yeah, I agree. Carl and Sterling would be a
Right.
good bet.
Carl and Sterling.
Okay, cool. So, you two are going...
Carl, you down to join us for a raid?
Why not?
Alright.
I don't have much else better to do. Carl does seem excited that he's getting back in the action.
Ayo.
As he joins the group, Steve
Always feels
runs-
better to beat the shit out of someone.
Can I roll inside just to kind of see how he's doing?
Let me check.
Huge.
That was almost bad, Kyler.
Nice deck
almost
save,
awful.
though.
How did you do that?
I am skilled.
Acrobatics
Yeah, that's what we're
proficiency.
calling
That's gonna be 12.
What's the
12
opposite
on
of that?
insight?
Yeah.
He seems excited.
Okay.
About all you can tell.
All right.
Donovan does say a quick, I'll be back to Bandy.
Alright. Smooch on the cheek.
Donovan implodes.
Yeah,
He's ready.
As Steve sees that, he kind of, like, instinctively cracks a grin, seeing, Donovan's got his person. Anyway. But,
Seeing Donovan happy? This is weird.
Donovan's
Anyway.
big day.
Horribly tragic has to happen now. Don't look at me like that. I'm not cursed us, and I'm sure it'll be fine. Maggie only has a shit-eating grin on her face, the likes of which I've never seen.
Sorry, I'm harmonious.
Oh my god. I didn't see you that excited when you were telling me the party was gonna fight a stalker.
Remember,
Surely I would
Donovan,
perform nothing
moment can't
nefarious
bring
to your
people back.
characters.
the mask can.
You know, the
None
fucking
of us
chat-
have the mask. You are not making Donovan a vampire.
unrelated, what happened to the mask
Donovan.
after Lloyd died?
It
got shattered.
dude,
Yeah, it was
freaking
shattered.
Tangerine shattered it.
Right. I didn't remember that.
I believe 100
Symbolism,
hammers were sent to Lloyd's head.
It
I
was,
have
it
the
was just
memory
the
of a
one.
baboon.
It was just the
It's
one.
the
at that
Eminem
one.
throwing meme, but
one
it's
of
a
them.
hammer.
It's 100.
Tangerine.
Hey guys, it's me, Tangerine from the Beaten Hot Hammer.
Thank you, Scout TF2/Eminem. So,
Anyway,
so how are you all gonna head out? What's your mode of transportation?
Right. Are we still?
I have a truck and can drive, obviously.
Are we on the shore?
Oh
or are we
my
still
God.
in the middle of the freaking ocean?
You're in the shore.
Can Nikki drive? I forget.
He's 18.
He can,
Does he have a license?
Does he?
No.
All right, Steve and
Damien's license is definitely expired.
all right, Steve and Donovan.
Okay, you know what? We do not have
But
any
hey, that
other...
didn't stop him from driving.
You know, Sterling has a frickin' conversion van.
That
We
is
have,
true.
we have a semi.
You guys don't want to take the truck? Do we still have the truck? Did
Yes,
something
we still...
happen to
No,
it?
we still have
Okay.
the truck,
The
unfortunately.
Feisty Falcon van that was painted white. No, it was... You guys did some fucking designs and patterns of it.
We did something stupid.
van,
It's
yeah.
fine.
True.
So yeah. Sterling
I
hops
say we
into
take the truck. Who knows when we're gonna have to throw someone in the back of it again?
We can throw someone in the back of a conversion van.
You guys could just take 2 vehicles.
Why would we take? We don't need to take 2 vehicles.
How many of us are there? 6. Then
Well,
we
last
can all
time
fit in the van.
last time we had the truck, Nikki was able to destroy infrastructure.
Well, we were running from a very angry Australian woman at that point.
Yes.
Also, you can do that in the van, right? It has doors on the back, I would
Yeah.
assume.
Yeah, fuck it. We took the truck last time. Let's take the van.
I say we take the van. I
Take
can.
the van.
Alright.
So y'all hop in the
Whose
van.
is this?
This is Feisty Falcons.
This is Nancy's van.
What's Nancy up to?
Yeah, we haven't heard
Um,
about her.
Big
at all.
she's taking a vacation. Actually, no, she's not taking a vacation. She is painstakingly restoring the Feisty
Oh,
Falcon.
hell yeah.
And depending on whether or not something happens to my character, there's a comedian who's waiting to do a performance, depending on whether or not I die.
What?
No, I
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
We have no idea what you're talking
Schrodinger's
about.
Donovan Halen.
Schrodinger's Rascal Flats.
I do not know if Donovan Halen is dead or alive until we get to the end of the campaign. Shut up. Alright, so.
I suppose you could say that about all of us.
Cheers to that.
Honestly, I'm surprised only one PC has died so far.
Hey, Kyler, you know how you're talking? You should stop that.
Stop with that grin! Jesus Christ, Meg.
Wouldn't it be
What's
funny if I
wrong,
lost
Tyler?
a second character?
No, not again.
What? It's not like you have rational fear over my capabilities
I
as a
have a
DM.
backup character ready, so we're all
Good. So,
Oh, goody.
you'll drive over to the conversion.
So you guys want me to drive, right?
You know what, Damien? I think you need to mentally prepare yourself for the bout that we're gonna go to.
You know what? You can take shotgun.
I'm gonna
Oh,
drive.
hell yeah!
I'm gonna drive.
I'm gonna drive.
I'm gonna drive.
I'm okay with Donovan. Oh, okay, whatever.
Alright, so y'all hop in.
Alright.
Who was disappointed that they didn't get shotgun?
Carl.
Alright, so
Sorry, Carl, but I got shotgun.
Donovan instinctually
You
goes...
get a back shotgun.
Donovan
I don't have a shotgun, so I'll just use these guns. And he puts his arm out the window.
instinctually Donovan goes for, like, the underneath
Oh
the
my
steering
God.
wheel, then he's like, right, we own this. And then he just...
You see Steve have second thoughts.
I love that. So Donovan's driving.
Yep.
Give us a driving check. How skilled is Donovan when it comes to driving vehicles?
alright, let's find out.
Donovan
Because
feels
I'll
very
say
awkward
because
handling
this-
the keys to the vehicle to start it that
Because this isn't a stolen vehicle, I'm gonna have you give disadvantage on the roll.
Christ.
I just feel more comfortable when it's a stranger.
Can I use my stand? Can this...
If you feel like
You
you need
manufacture
to,
yourself some driving gloves.
if you need to,
Well, only one.
No, they're just connected.
14.
14. Yeah, no, you pull out. You're doing okay. It's a pretty decent drive. You know, you hit a couple. You hit a couple potholes,
not my
cracks
fault.
in the road, but that's really more due to the infrastructure. So as you guys drive out past a lot of Travago, you get to the sparser areas. You can see that away from the denser parts of the city, the residential areas, shop districts, all that, you get out to where it's a lot more spacious, wide open. There's more space between things, which is what I just said when I said spacious. Good job, Maggie. But generally, it's just a lot more relaxed of an atmosphere with a lot less. It's not as dense as you're used to.
This feels familiar.
And also, it's not the side of town that you guys were going to earlier, that you went to for base 10, but this is a similar kind of area. This seems to be like kind of an abandoned area or district.
Is it more fieldy or just, like, less buildings?
It's kind of a combination. You can see there used to be like a decent downtown here, but that seemed to have been like 50 years ago. So it's since moved and changed, and you see that anyone who's living here now is
These
living.
buildings are old and not very well maintained.
Yeah, they're not super well maintained. So you know, there are folks who would like come out here in case they needed shelter, but
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Donovan knows that better than most people.
so but in terms of like actual like people renting or living there, not so much. But this is a safe haven for a lot of underground areas, folks like that. A safe haven. But anyway.
No.
driving along. And like I said, you come to work cracks, more potholes, kind of infrastructure things. You're bumping around, but you're able to drive pretty decently.
Yeah, of course, Rest Del Palos is county territory.
All right, so you get there right before the crack of dawn, and you can see a decently large group of stand users sitting there, kind of in a parking lot, decently away from a large building.
Is there a term for a group of stand users, like a flock or like
A gaggle.
A bazaar.
A bazaar! Cannon!
A bazaar.
So you see a bazaar of stand users as you drive over. And the
That's why I showed you Bizarre Adventure. It's JoJo's,
The bazaar has-
an adventure with a group of stand users.
The bazaar has pulled out a white, fold-out table from the back of a car. They appear to have a couple boxes open on it. And you see they're kind of hanging around in a circle, chatting. And as you
Damien
pull up...
waves his shotgun out the window.
Someone waves back.
Damien, we look like assaulters.
And as the assaulters park their van, you all hop out and walk over, and you see quite a few people that you recognize. AJ's there.
The bystanders, the benchwarmers, and the assaulters.
You see AJ's there. Marcia is there. Brooks is there. And you can see a wide smile on his face. He gestures to the donuts on the fold-out table.
We remember
Donuts!
We got the cake, right?
The what?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's
sweet.
why?
just like
Cake.
smashed.
you just as a handful of cake?
It is still intact from last night.
Very
Oh,
good.
sweet German
So,
chocolate cake. Thanks. Thanks, Dickie.
It just
Oh,
like,
sweet donuts! Damien takes a box.
it looks like a mound of soil, I'm sure, at this point. Do we see anyone else we recognize? Like anyone from Ugly's place?
Yes, actually. You
boy.
see Annie here, you see Scott here, and you see Zeus here.
Do
And
they
you see
recognize?
Scott kind of
Do they recognize any of us?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Do
We're
they?
You see...
Well, they should recognize
Hey
Damien.
Pete, why are you in that
You
disguise?
see Scott looking around and just...
Which one broke my gun?
Scott.
That was Scott.
that would be Scott.
Okay. Damien's gonna glare at him, and notably, this is the first time Scott will have seen Damien wearing a significant amount of clothing.
I'm sure he's very relieved.
Scott looks around and then just...
Donovan wonders if he should still keep up the act, so he's like crosses his arms slightly and he's like, who cares at this point?
Steve gives a sheepish grin.
A mischievous grin.
Scott's
Jonathan
kind of the
mischievous.
first... Scott's kind of the first one to...
While watching Scott eat a donut.
Awesome. Scott kind of looks around at all of you.
How's it going?
Where's the vampire?
Damien's going to set down his box of donuts.
His.
He's gone.
Okay. Well, we got work to do. And Scott kind of turns over to the others, and Brooks looks around and is like, there's some tension here, but doesn't really press it or anything.
Brandy's doing
it could be
Brandy's
worse.
doing good.
There are worse people we could have run into.
Let me
Scott nods approvingly.
Let me roll a stealth roll with disadvantage.
What are you
For
trying
what?
to do?
You had to say with disadvantage.
Hey, this is on purpose.
Ty rolled a nat 20 and a 2.
So he's trying to sneak up on AJ Marcia.
Oh.
Aw. That's nice.
Oh my god.
All right, what do you roll? Give me that total result.
6.
So you have a feeling that they notice you,
They act
but
like
they
don't.
act like they don't.
Oh my god.
That's nice.
Oh, hey kiddo! You see AJ turn around and like scruff the top of your head. I heard it was someone's birthday yesterday. I'm really sorry I missed it.
Don't worry about it.
Come on. We got you something. And AJ pulls out a slice of German chocolate.
Yo, they knew! Yo! Do they know?
They
Yes.
do know.
They knew!
Oh, check out this new thing I can do. He's going to use speed of power to pummel his hand into the dirt.
You don't even need to do that. You can just use your.
concrete.
Nature!
And use
Did he shout nature in order to do the spin?
and he's
Who
gonna
needs
make a
who
perfect
needs a
sphere.
reference?
Yo, that's
To-
sick!
To each their own. He just imagines a really good
He's gonna
rectangle.
activate spin and then tell AJ to touch it.
Can you make a cake sphere?
Whoa.
Okay,
I
cool.
mean, there's
That's
no reason you
sick.
couldn't, but why would
Anyways, now I have 2 stone spheres.
Marcia
Yo.
looks over and she's just kind of smiling the whole time. She brings you in for a side hug.
He's halfway through the cake now.
18 birthday noogies. Marcia gets you grappled and just...
Alright.
Damien returns.
is
his
I'm good at
donut box.
athletics trying to escape.
Good luck.
Is
Damien returns
I'm
his
a
donut
power
box and
type.
eats.
So is she.
I have
9 of
max.
them.
I have 10
All right.
power.
Maggie, I rolled a
I
D12.
rolled a nat 1!
Ooh.
Noogie.
oh no. That's
18 birthday noogies for the birthday kid.
oh god, he's dead. Point of exhaustion.
No.
Alright, that's it. Wisdom save.
Go to timeout.
Gay baby jail.
Go to jail. Go directly to jail.
Gay baby jail.
I can soft lock
Marcia's wisdom save is going to be a 23.
Oh, god damn it.
No, I can't give you with that, Nikki.
Damien is going to chuckle while watching this and eating donuts. I rolled a D12 of the box of a dozen donuts, and he eats 9 of them.
Donovan just has a single donut.
Awesome.
Is everyone from Ugly's base around here?
Everyone except...
Well, ugly.
Gotta stock up on carbs before the raid.
Definitely not Ugly, and also Brandy isn't here.
Right. Including Little Dark Age.
Hmm?
Okay.
Yeah, she's here. Annie O'Connor.
She's not near me, is she?
She's not what?
Near me.
I don't remember what that ability does.
I do.
She might be.
I don't.
That's the one that there was something.
Oh, it's time to feed my Tamagotchi.
What was the name you had while you were disguised?
Thomas, isn't it?
You hear...
I didn't.
Hey, Damien. You feel a presence behind you. Hey, Thomas.
Who the fuck's Thomas?
What do you... What do you...
Hi, I'm Damien Drake.
Who
is behind me?
Annie O'Connor. She's
Use her Little Dark Age. She ruined your brand new Tamagotchi.
Oh.
There's your pager, I think.
And
right?
pinned bugs to the wall.
Oh, right.
I feel sad now.
Why?
My Tamagotchi. You still owe me a new one, you know.
No, she made you pay her to fix it.
What?
Yeah.
I don't remember any of this.
Yeah, you didn't know that was her stand ability. You just thought it was broken the whole time. I've listened to that episode a few times.
Oh my god.
Hey, what's that noise coming from your pocket?
I'm not falling for that again.
Falling for what? You see a spark come out of it?
No.
You know, I can fix it for $20.
Donovan's Tamagotchi sense
Am I still
tingles.
stuck in my grapple? Yeah. So I can't even help.
You also see Steve is kind of looking over it.
Eustace!
Steve is looking
I mean,
over
I can bring Eustace back for 20. Well, I mean, this is kind. I don't really have my tools on me, so I'll say $30.
Steve is looking
deal.
okay.
All right.
All right.
So she's gonna take $30.
I rolled a 20 on stealth to sneak up behind Annie.
She mimes screwing it in and then just turns off her ability. Here you go.
Oh.
Anyways, so I rolled a 20 on stealth to get behind her.
Just so you know, I rolled a 5 on his wisdom save to see if he would fall for that again.
Never change, David.
What's
Never
your
change.
wisdom?
19.
0.
Yeah, that does not get 28.
I'm just consistently good at rolling shit at it.
I will say, as Nikki's getting
Oh,
annoyed,
hey, what's
you
up?
see
God, what's your name? Pete. It's been a bit. How are you?
Gangster.
Ah, good to hear.
The most
Oh, hey, kiddo.
awesome description
What's
of
up?
someone feeling gangster I've ever heard.
This is sorry, I should specify who this is talking to you. Actually, no, this is gonna be Zeus Miller. So he walks over to you and just like, hey, kiddo, what's up?
Steve, noticeably is, keeping his distance at this point.
What was Steve's persona's name again?
Jonathan and Mischief.
Hey, Jonathan, what's up?
It's... You know that was a lie, right? I'm Steve. Stevie Wonder.
I bet your real age is 16 or something too.
No. He's 9.
No, he's 12. Don't worry about it.
Okay, he's 12. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense.
Steve keeps it in check.
You can tell
Nikki
that
turned 21 yesterday.
you can tell looking at Zeus's face. He's absolutely just fucking with you. He's aware. Ow.
Good to
so
see
anyway.
you, Zeus.
Yeah, no problem. And
Also,
Brooks,
I was trying to say this earlier, but I got talked over 5 times in a row.
so sorry.
I was just saying,
sorry.
as Nikki was getting noogied and stuff, you see Steve kind of look over and recognize the fact that I don't know, Nikki has a family and what am I trying to say? Just maybe he's usually like pretty rough and tumble with Steve and stuff, but he has like, you know, a heartfelt side. I don't know. That's the best way for me to describe it.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's a side of Nick you haven't seen before.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what
makes
I'm
it
trying to
feel
say.
more
I
real.
just am terrible with words. Yeah.
My
good.
face when found family moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
It's most apt.
Yep. So, Brooks looks around at all of you. All right. Well, regardless, we all have a job to do. So let's get together. He looks over.
Let's rig these bitches.
He looks over to the white table and just, the donuts are gone.
Damien's going to offer the box of 3 donuts left to Steve. Gotta load up on carbs before raid.
Noted. Thank
Yeah,
you. And he's
regular-
going to like sandwich all 3 of them. Christ!
There's a gleam.
That is impressive.
There's a gleam in Nikki's eyes.
You got cake.
He didn't get any of the donuts.
You got cake.
Goodness.
Hated that.
No, wait, hold on.
He'll spin it out of you.
Annie, still completely self-aware, looks over at Donovan. Man, I guess they call him Jonathan Mischief for a reason.
Ow.
Ow.
Oh, wait, hold on. Donovan might find that hysterical. Donovan starts cackling.
Annie kind of like smiles and is like, that wasn't that funny, but all right.
Donovan thought it was good.
Yeah. So we look back to Brooks Bundret, who has acquired a Sharpie marker, and he's looking down at the table, and he's like, all right, so here's our plan. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to set up a perimeter. A lot of our abilities aren't super combat useful, except for the 4 of you. You all are very capable. So we'll probably have the 5 of you be sent in with 1 other person. But we've done some scouting, we've figured some things out. AJ?
6 of us.
Yeah.
Right. Have 1 NPC stay out,
Oh.
and have 1 NPC go in with you.
Okay.
I guess of the 2, we'll take Sterling in.
Yeah.
And you'll have Carl out.
More consistent healing.
And so
Knowing me.
Brooks kind of continues talking.
I trust Carl.
Brooks continues talking. Right.
Yeah,
So
choosing that
here
is
is,
a little awkward.
or sorry, no, AJ starts talking. So we've looked inside, and this place appears to be some old abandoned asylum. They've seemed to have done some redecorating around it. It appears to be more of a castle. They have sealed it airtight, and we're not exactly sure why they would do that. But, you know. So that's something we'll have to keep in mind. There's likely something weird with the atmosphere in there. So before we do anything, we're going to have to bust open a hole, see if it's even safe to go in, and then from there, we'll approach the situation.
Have you checked underground at all? I assume it's going to be similar to Base 10, where the larger structure is underground.
We have done some things with sonar, radar, those kind of things. We can tell there are hollow structures underground, but we're not sure if those are naturally formed caves versus tunnels, because a lot of them seem to be blocked off or caved in areas.
We've dealt with high explosive ordnance in these bases before. I think it should be more of the same for us.
Actually, high explosives isn't a bad idea. And AJ pulls out a block of C4.
Nikki grabs it.
A block?
Be careful with that, maybe.
It's probably like a pound of plastic explosives.
You need a detonator anyways.
That is true. Said Donovan, not knowing.
I trust this wholeheartedly.
Steve doesn't trust this wholeheartedly.
Please don't turn the plastic explosives into a perfect sphere. I gave him an idea. I should not have done that. That was a very poor idea on my part, I think. I should not have done that.
So,
I'm not doing it.
okay.
Oh, for goodness.
You can use it as an action. You wouldn't have to sit there for a very long time. You just
Hey, hold this!
What have I? That
catch.
new character idea just dropped.
I don't think that will end. Okay.
Spinning C4 lobbing at someone, having it embed in them, and then just detonating.
Wouldn't that
What
ruin
makes
the
me a
electron-
good demo rat?
Wouldn't that ruin the electronics inside? That makes it so it needs a detonator?
I have no idea how plastic explosives work, Kai.
Annie kind of walks over to you. You know what we could do is we could start the timer. I deactivate it, and then once we get outside of the stand's range, we could have it blow up.
I mean,
Remote
plastic just
detonator.
need it, and it's not a timer.
Okay.
This
just
one
need-
has a timer.
No!
Brooks kind of looks around. It doesn't really matter which wall we enter from, so it's just one of them.
That one!
Sure, that one.
Which one is Damien pointing to?
That
Probably the nearest
One
wall.
of them.
But
Probably
like,
the front.
Damien wants to see the front of the building explode.
So this asylum was not in use when it was taken over, because if they have insane people that are now vampires and possibly Bystanders, that could prove an issue.
Oh no,
because
this asylum's been out of commission for over 30 years.
That I am not filled with confidence.
Converted undead are well known for being very sane.
Yeah, look at Dio.
And all of the zombies.
Jack the Ripper.
okay, well,
Jack the Ripper's a ghoul. He has a bit more of his presence, but he's also fucking insane.
as long as we have Donovan with us, we should be fine. You're good at, zapping them. So,
Haven't really gotten to use it that much. Well, that's not entirely true, but
sounds like you'll get a chance now.
Do you remember that fight
I'll test my metal.
that you had against the stand user that was undead?
Her name was
where you
Erica, and her stand was Shine
absolutely
Down. I remember.
demolished her?
Yeah.
Her stand.
Lloyd
She
absolutely.
she got live wired. It was really tragic.
It was tragic.
Her name is Bystanders. So Brooks
Yes, I know.
looks over. So we'll enter the front wall. He puts a big X in it. So judging by the way the sun is going, it does face that direction. So once the sun comes up, we'll have... Oh, he's holding a flashlight to light it because the sun is like just barely coming up. So in order to approach it, we'll have to... Yeah, busting down that wall. The sun's coming from this way. So
Donovan just ignites the tip of his umbrella as a better light source. Actually, you know what? He unfurls his umbrella and like turns it into like one of those. He pulls it backwards, kind of like this, and like have the light like reflect like that, like one of those like those things at Picture Day.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Awesome.
Do we know if they've detected our presence yet? We are congregating
Oh,
inside
probably.
the building. Okay.
Shouldn't we be a little more careful
Right,
than
'cause we're
that?
the
That
stealth
doesn't-
I mean, if we're blowing the wall open, they're gonna know we're here.
We've searched the place around. They don't really have an intact place of escape. So if they're in there, they're in there.
Okay.
Also, we could just be a bunch of weirdos gathering around. We don't look like stand users or anything.
Right.
The
we look
stand users
totally
in
normal.
question.
Exactly.
I completely agree. Ooh, my virgin killer's getting off kilter.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So let me adjust my
Let me adjust
jacket
my-
off my shoulders.
Yeah, let me adjust my leather jacket and my 18 weapons.
Yeah. Perfectly normal citizens.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's time to adjust all of my bandages on my body and my Yankee hat.
Yankee
No
brim.
Scott.
Oh.
Ah, yes.
She's just Joshua Graham.
So you
Very
guys
close,
will break in, find the person in charge, kill them, and we'll have two teams out here. One team will be to contain it, surrounding it, making sure no one gets out, and the other team will go through, following you guys up, cleaning up anything you guys leave behind.
Do we have
Right.
to kill them?
They're undead.
Yeah, we had no problem killing a vampire queen.
Lloyd had no problem killing the vampire queen.
That doesn't sit right with me.
You could
We've had no issue
try
killing undead before.
diplomacy. I don't know if I'd recommend
I don't know.
it, but you
We'll
can give
figure
a
it
try.
out.
Can I?
Even if they're undead.
Can I use Speed of Power to make a shield?
What are you using? Please don't say the white table that he's using to draw the diagram on.
No, I'm using Speed of Power to destroy like the concrete.
You can
That's gonna be really heavy. But you are
I'm
a
a
power
power
type.
type.
Yeah. So you get just like a fucking slab of concrete that if you set that up properly, that would
You can get it.
that would be a proper cover thing.
Okay.
So he's gonna look around again. All right, so I'm not exactly sure what's down there. They don't really have a plan of escape. All we have to do is kind of root them out, but
So bust down the wall, rush in, kill him, get out. Sounds good. I'm done.
maybe
Let's
not
blow
rush
shit
in.
open.
Keep in mind we don't know what the atmosphere is like in there. They're undead, so they don't need to breathe.
Donovan.
Whatever, let's blow shit open.
All right, fuck it.
Donovan. So there's no way in other than blowing it up, you said.
I mean, we could open the door, but like I don't think they take too kindly to that.
Right, because they'll take kindly to us blowing open the wall.
Well,
Steve,
if there are any
things-
undead
yeah.
nearby, they'll be
I was
either
going to say,
exploded
it might
or-
be better for us to sneak in and kind of get a point of view, see what's going on in there, and
We
then
don't know
come
what the
back.
atmosphere is like. That's the big concern.
Right, and we might be able to figure that out, come back, report to the group, and see what is actually in there, and then we can make a better plan.
If you want to do that, you can, but I want to blow the wall open.
If you guys want to scout out,
Maybe
go
we can
ahead.
blow the wall out open after we scout it out a little bit. That's what I'm thinking. What do you think, Donovan?
Might be able to know what's actually in there.
Yeah.
So there's no doors. What is this place for? Do they leave? They're like tunnels.
Oh, there are doors at like the front entrance, but that's about it. and they seem to be like sealed weirdly tight.
Windows?
There are some windows, but those have been basically covered with black tarps.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're definitely gonna be boarded up or something.
Oh, covered with black tarps
it's
shouldn't be
because
much
this
of an
is
issue
an
for
asylum
you,
and
right?
also
No,
because
not at
they're
all.
dead.
Unless there's no air in there, that would be an issue for me.
Okay.
Not for you. You're not Hamon users. You don't know how to breathe.
Right.
Thanks,
Wait.
Donovan.
Yeah, I can scout ahead. I know I'm decent at that.
I mean, the good thing is your stand doesn't need to breathe, and you have that senses.
I do.
Should we get everyone in position if you're gonna head in? Just in case
Yeah.
things go south.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Good luck.
Nikki is going to place the
Pull out if there's an
C4
issue.
for when we do need to blow the joint open.
Sounds good.
Can I have the trigger?
No.
Do you want me to come with you?
AJ's gonna make a
or-
wisdom check. Oh, sure.
Can I
I'm
make
going to
a
help.
persuasion
I'm
check?
going to help.
Can I make a persuasion check to?
Your alpha
also
doesn't scream
Nikki?
stealth, but Act 1's ability is
No,
far
Nikki,
too
this will be
useful.
great.
No, go
I
ahead.
think
Go
I'll
ahead
go
and roll
with-
it.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Oh
There
my
you go.
god.
Cousins.
Yeah.
Cousins!
You could see Damien's finger twitching, and he's like grinning.
All right, cousin stealth time.
Yeah, do hold off until Pete gets out
Right,
of
right,
there.
right, right. It's just
Pete
it
and
feels
Jonathan?
like a lot
Okay,
of power to do it.
let's reiterate. My name's Donovan Halen. My name's not Peach Ching Gangster.
And I'm Stevie Wonder. We lied earlier. Oh, wow.
We don't.
I just thought I overheard your names. Right, because you are Steve. You
Yes.
said that earlier.
Yes.
Right. This is
Donovan.
AJ talking. She's
Right.
or there. Bleh.
Yeah.
Get your pronouns right, Maggie.
Okay. You ready?
Mhm.
Okay.
I keep thinking
How smooth is the concrete? Is there like enough footholds for, say, an incredibly dexterous, strapping, a decent enough looking young man to climb the wall?
That makes two of us.
Let's go with, yeah, give me an athletic shot.
Can it be acrobatics?
If you ask really nicely.
Can it be acrobatics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He brought out the
magic
femboy
word.
voice.
He did.
Among Us.
You cannot say that wasn't the femboy voice.
Guys.
Anyway.
The
So,
friend group trying to go 20
30.
minutes without
30.
sexualizing.
There was no
There's no
sexualization.
sexualization.
Anyways,
So you rolled a 30 on the acrobatics check
Yes.
to climb the wall.
Yes.
So
Steve's
Yeah.
right behind you.
Yeah,
He's,
you have a funny little like musical sting as you
yeah,
scale the wall.
using a combination of just small footholds and the hook of his umbrella, he's able to get all the way to the top of like the first like do they have you know what rooks look like in Chester? They have like those since the castle. Now what's the topper part look like?
So the upper part of the asylum, you can see it's like a large cube structure and it has two wings, one coming
Right.
off each side.
Right.
And you can see there's a large opening in the middle
All right.
where there's kind of an interior courtyard.
Yeah.
Only problem is that has also been covered with a black tarp.
Okay. So
Do we want to just send our stands through and take a look-see?
that's my plan. How did you get up here? You're not up here yet.
That's going to be a 26 to climb up.
A little bit less of, a bit quieter of a jingle, but
Okay.
You get up to the top.
All right. I say we just send our stands in to look around for us.
Right.
Yeah, that should be fine. And Steve's sending Act 1 just in enough to kind of look around with detached senses.
All right.
As is Donovan is sending in back in black. I'm
Both of
good.
you hit me with perception checks.
All right.
Perceptions, you got it.
Do
9.
Okay.
That is going to be dirty 20 for Act 1.
All right, so you are both able to notice something. Steve, you get a little more information. So the two of you are kind of looking down through, and you can see there are a bunch of what appear to be lesser undead walking around. There's a decent chunk of zombies. There's a couple of ghouls, and you can see there's one. There are a few that are patrolling around with what appear to be just like old-fashioned torches. There's a few in the corner who appear to be playing Go Fish.
Interesting that they're using
God,
torches. I'm
sixes.
assuming that's because of, like, UV.
Dark vision's not a thing in this module.
But I mean, like, rather than flashlights because of, like, the
Yeah.
UV. Okay.
But yeah.
Something to that effect.
They're
Interesting.
using torches and candles, or actually no, they're not using torches and candles. That wouldn't work. Sorry.
Hey
retcon that.
Maggie, why wouldn't it work?
They're using flashlights. I wouldn't worry about it. Speaking of, Steve, you kind of wonder that.
Steve Wonders?
No way.
We won.
Sorry.
Steve, you have detached senses with your stand.
As do I.
You are
both
able
do.
to. So if you want to attempt to breathe in using your stand, you could.
To breathe in.
Right.
Act 1 can breathe.
You can
Anyway,
see if the atmosphere
at
is
the
Star
very-
Platinum can breathe.
At the very least, Back in Black is going to.
Star Platinum can canonically breathe, can't he?
Yes.
That's really weird.
Rather than like, I mean, it's not like a, but it is going to be like kind of sensing like what the chemistry of the air is.
Back in
so
Black's
you-
also doing that.
So both of you kind of breathe in, and you realize that the air enters your lungs, and it is not nourishing. You do not feel any better. Like it
There's no
feels
oxygenation.
Kinda, yeah,
or, like,
there's no oxygen in the air.
Donovan dislikes this.
You can see that in the corner they have what
That makes sense,
appears to be
actually.
some kind of mechanism that appears to be pumping some kind of gas out of the air and pumping some of the air back in and some of the air out.
That's really cool, by the way. Okay. Yeah. Shit.
You can see it's not perfectly sealed. There's some spaces where light very like gently seeps through. A lot of them are wearing, Steve, you're able to see a lot of them are wearing relatively protective clothing, so if they need to go outside, they could.
Right.
But that
Like
is pretty
hoods and
easily
robes and shit?
compromised
Yeah.
by...
Okay.
You know,
Well,
what Lloyd was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
pretty much.
How many of those machines are in this building?
how many of those machines, the deoxygenating ones?
That's what
As
I assume
far
they
as
are.
you can see, there appears to be one in each corner, but
Okay.
you don't know. So basically, the interior, it has like a ring around it, and then you can go in. There's another like set of rooms, and then the courtyard.
So if we
And then you
figure
have the
out
wings on either side.
a way to disable those machines, you'll be able to do your lightning breath,
And,
right?
and you'll be able to breathe.
I mean, that does usually help, but
Question.
right.
Is there a way to... If the C4 was placed in the right spot, could that damage one of them?
Oh yeah. No, if you place it in like that corner, you could blow
Right.
it the fuck up.
I think.
Also keep in mind that opening that entrance, the oxygenation,
Deoxygenation.
yeah, the machines that remove the air, they probably wouldn't be able to keep up with just like a massive gaping hole.
Well, it's like they're making a vacuum, so if you open it up...
It's not a vacuum. It's specifically filtering out the oxygen.
Okay.
I will go back to. Are you ready to go back now?
The pressure is the same.
Kind of let the others
yeah,
know what we
we
see.
can let them know what we got.
Chief and Donovan will come back and. All right, so it looks like they're using some sort of deoxygenation machines to, I guess, keep the air out. No intruders, but zombies don't need to breathe, so I guess that's part of it. But I think honestly that it might not be a bad idea to just blow it open.
If those machines are pulling oxygen out of the air,
Yeah.
do they collect the oxygen somewhere?
I think it's more of just a filtration thing. It probably
Right.
expels the oxygen back out here. I'd have to take it.
Are there like filters on the outside of the building or anything that would indicate that?
Donovan. Or actually, no, both of you. Both of you can make a perception check.
Okay.
No, that's 15.
Stroke of luck, nat 20.
My
Okay.
by 15 I mean 18.
So you look around a little
19.
bit, and Donovan, you're not really able to find anything obvious.
With a 19?
Steve. It is a singular, very well hidden pipe. You can see it's kind of in the back area of the asylum. It's like just barely poking out, and it appears to be just an intact pipe leading to somewhere in the facility. And it doesn't appear like it's actively filtering either way. It's just a pipe to keep the air open for that particular spot.
I am going to send Act 1 through and have it like go down into the pipes and see how far down it goes.
Sneaky pipe thing.
Okay. So as you kind of go down using Act 1, you kind of slither through the pipe as much as you can, but
Right.
it can't really contain Act 1, so you're kind of like phasing through it.
A little bit, yeah.
Until eventually you come to a library. That's where the pipe leads. You see a small library. It appears to be like... It used to be this kind of decrepit area of the asylum, but you can see it's been relatively renovated. It's lit by candlelight, torches, very old-fashioned kind of thing, and you can see two people.
Steve
you
relays
see-
all this information so far. Yep.
Yep, you see one person who appears to be some kind of higher undead, like a vampire or something. She is sitting crisscross and appears to be meditating. And you see another one is tinkering with something that is in the air. You can't quite make out what it is. But you do noticeably, the one who's tinkering with stuff is human.
So they do need oxygen down here. Interesting. He goes ahead and relays all that information.
If the oxygen is being collected somewhere, or piped through something, that would be very explosive.
That's true. Also, do you think the pipe here is acting as an oxygen intake or a carbon dioxide exhaust, for lack of a better term? If they have someone down there, it might function as both.
Well, if
give me
they're
a stealth check.
deoxygenating the
can
rest
we-
of the building, they need to be putting it somewhere
With
for
Act
that
1?
person.
Okay.
Can we quickly... Why on earth do they have a human?
Nat 20.
That's a
Christ.
good question. Oh my god.
You see that the human
Well, I did
does
stroke of
have
luck and then-
some kind of like oxygen apparatus attached to the back of them. They're not using it right now since
Okay.
the pipe. But
He says that as well. So
Why do they have a human? Why is a human helping Cherry Wine?
I can't
So
quite
far,
make
everyone
out.
we've
Why
dealt
was
with
the
vampire
vampire
wine has
helping
been
you guys?
undead, right?
I can't make out if it's anyone we know, but
Thanks, Nikki.
you do also notice that these two appear to be the only ones in the room.
right,
And it's a pretty small, well-contained... It doesn't appear to be like a grand throne room or anything. It's just like a
pretty
small study.
decently sized like library-ish. Yeah.
Well, that's weird. We know where we're going.
Okay.
Let's blow it open.
We know that's down there.
Or, I don't know, a flamethrower.
with a
Just-
with a
Slide the
Hamon
light.
pilot light.
With a tiny Hamon grenade.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that. I want to do a normal dungeon.
Okay. All right. I think
It'd be funny.
if there's any time to do it.
Alright, I moved the C4 to one of the...
Okay, go!
So, Damien, if you want to pull the damage for C4 and then roll all of that,
Oh, Christ. Okay.
Oh boy.
by this point, everyone's kind of been positioned around the area.
Noticeably, Nikki is farther behind everyone else.
Act 1 is back to
Stretching
protect.
his legs.
Damien is probably slightly
God.
closer than he should be. Not to the point of taking damage from it, but the point of,
May I
like, he's
snag
going to
it
feel the shockwave.
Donovan has shut his umbrella and looks like
Thank
he's
you.
ready to dart in and maybe cause some mischief of his own.
But that's...
I assume
that's
I'm rolling to
Jonathan's
0 to 1 meters
job.
damage.
Let's let Donovan take the reins, shall we?
73 thunder damage.
Ow.
Okay.
And that's the 0 to 1 meters. I can roll the others if that's relevant.
No.
but-
I wouldn't worry about
Okay.
it. So, Damien, you click it, and there's like a full second where nothing happens.
Huh.
And then you
Damien
click it
clicks it
again,
again.
and then you click nothing happens. And he's like, oh, sorry about that. I was messing with you. Go ahead.
Why?
Damien is going to frown for a second, then grin, and he's going to point the thing towards her and then bop her in the forehead with the button.
Ow! You feel like, ow, my forehead. You know what? I deserve that. And as you say that, you hear the screams of several undead. And you noticeably don't hear the screams of several undead as they are instantly fucking obliterated.
I can believe there was one working on it, and
Ah, music to my ears.
Yeah,
2 weeks from retirement.
Yeah, Steve, you see that there's a couple ghouls by the door, you know, hanging out. They
Oh,
they
I'm
have
so
like
scared out there.
stabs, they're ready to fight. And
2 weeks
you
from
don't see them
retirement.
anymore.
And
I
4
don't see them.
maniacs with stands coming.
And not only that, you all notice that the... Did you put it on like the front door itself, or did you put it on the
was
corner
on
of
the
the
corner.
oxygenation machine?
Well,
Okay,
next to it.
so yeah, the oxygen machine fucking flies off into the distance, relatively intact, but fucking smoking.
It's not gonna be helping the air in there.
Blasting off
No.
again.
Oh no.
And you see there are several people who have like shrapnel and stuff that eats through their clothes, and so you see several of them start to disintegrate, as well as the ones who have already disintegrated due to the fucking blast. But as they all look around, there's one of them who peeks over who still appears to be intact and just... Call security.
Oh, God.
Roll initiative.
All right.
Huge. And
Oh.
let's draw this shit out.
Natural
Hey.
1.
12.
Go ahead and map it out.
21.
Green marker.
Damien
Map
is
one out.
in the front.
Would you like to map it out?
I would
Yeah,
like
we
to
don't know
map
what the building is.
Ba-ba.
Could you also, for no reason whatsoever, mark that pipe on the map?
That's in like the back. This is the front.
Oh.
You can go around. Yes.
All right. I have 13 for initiative. I gotta piss.
I'm also
fucking
needing to go to the bathroom,
blasted
so I'm
open.
gonna
I should note
I'm
that
gonna
in
go.
order
I'm gonna
to-
go with Hayden, I think.
In order to not take any damage from that explosive, you would have had to have been at least 10
That might be
meters
the
away.
Xbox.
I'm aware.
Well, I was telling everyone else.
Oh, okay.
In order to not have taken any damage from that blast, you would have had to have been at least 10 meters away. Well, Damien was as close as he could be without taking damage.
So here. Here. This is 10.
Yeah.
so go ahead and position yourselves. And I'll say that the 7 of you, as well as
told
Annie, is
you.
going to be over there.
I know.
And you get to make 1 attack as a free action at the end of your dash because of immense impact.
Cool. So I'm going to be 75 meters away.
Do we have initiative down? Steve does have Act 1 out at the moment.
And you see the other stand users. You guys are kind of collected in that spot. A lot of the other stand users are like around, so that if any of them straggle or go outside from there, they can report or take. Oh, and go ahead and place down Carl. Carl will stay outside and guard, and Sterling as well.
You should give us a piece for Carl.
And we'll need a Sterling.
Sterling.
There we go.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I had to roll d4s to sculpt my spears. Guess what she gets? D4.
That's fair. DVH, what do you got?
Critical fail.
So you will not be the last in initiative. You'll be the second to last in initiative.
What?
Someone
rolled in
crit
that
failed
one.
murder.
Oh.
Players get
Yeah.
priority in initiative.
Damien.
Damien got a 21.
No way.
So rolled a 19.
Nikki.
16, 12 actually.
12 for Nikki.
Technically, it's
So hopefully someone is in Nikki's path by the time he fucking sprints in. Otherwise,
Speaking of Nikki, I just
And Steven!
13.
13 for Steven. So I think the way that I'm going to run this is there's all of the people around the perimeter as well. They're going to be like circling actively. So every turn at the top of initiative, one of them will use their ability.
Okay.
And they'll use that to help you guys.
Okay.
So currently...
our goal is to get inside. Yes.
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 We are the advanced team.
And they're the ones who are keeping everything contained and like ready.
How much? We ruled it that if I have my umbrella open, I get a bonus to AC. Yes.
Yes.
Well, how much bonus was that?
I believe so.
I think a shield.
Yeah, let's give you a +2.
Sweet.
Damn. Is
Nikki
it just a
does
normal
or does
umbrella?
not have a plus
No,
two
it's a
to
tricked out
AC,
umbrella.
depending on whether
Okay,
I
cool.
use
It's got like metal and stuff. I can do.
Kingsman type shit?
Yes, quite literally. Cool.
You know what? We won't count it as a shield, count it as half cover.
That works. Okay.
It's the same as...
But it also gives them stuff on dex checks and...
That's true.
Because the main thing, they can't see him more than anything else.
Yes.
Cool. Other than like being a shield.
And
Actually, no. You know what?
I can use ionic rippling on it.
I'll have it because that's just overpowered in comparison to a shield. I'll have it be like a +1 to your AC and dex checks.
That works.
So yeah.
That makes sense.
It's 21.
As usual, Okego will have Damien's Tower Shield on it.
Yes.
I would incorporate that, but it wouldn't do anything for me.
Sierra X is currently holding the slab, but not up.
So for the sake of simplicity,
I gotta go rob.
I'm
Beaver.
going to rule it so regeneration happens at the start, at the top of initiative. So anyone with regeneration skills, I believe, Donovan, do you have regeneration? Okay. So anyone who regenerates will do so at the beginning of initiative.
Imagine. John Lennon.
Alright, so, it
That's
is
the Act 3
the
ability.
top of initiative. So before anything happens, we're going to reset our damage modifiers. I'm sorry, Ty. I'm so sorry, my friend. We're going to have one of those rotating people. Annie is going to look over. Or Annie's going to, she's like moving around. She's going to look at the oxygen thing in that corner and just say, damn. Shut it down.
Huge.
So now there are only 2 oxygen things that are up. So that's going to help your like the rate of oxygen that enters considerably.
Cool. Nice.
So that is her thing.
Can you mark the oxygen machines?
And it's not on page.
It's like one here, I would
Oh.
assume one here, and this one got taken
Okay.
out. So
Yeah,
there's still
so those 2. Yep. So the
I hope
2
you're
closest
enjoying
to me.
this, audio people, the visual representation we have.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll describe what's happening. So yeah, all of you guys are kind of in a group decently far away. Nikki is like way far back for some reason that I hope I do not quite understand. Why would this happen? And there are zombies and ghouls beginning to pour out. So top initiative is going to be Damien.
Are we gonna mark enemies, or are we just assuming?
They haven't like come out yet. If you get closer, you'll be able to see them from.
Okay, well, Damien is going to move his full movement speed forward, which is...
Or actually, yeah. You know what? I will mark a couple down. I'll mark them. We got Zombie 1, Zombie 2. We got Ghoul 1, Ghoul 2.
Which are stronger?
Ghouls are stronger.
Okay. Fuck.
What's up, dumbasses? He's going to summon OK Go. It's going to come out of him. The wings will unfold. It has its shield up. And I'm going to roll something real quick.
Please do not attack.
They are
with two.
I am making an intelligence check.
They are within your melee.
Okay, I passed the intelligence check. The intelligence check was, Damien was very tempted to use propane nightmares. There is no oxygen in here. It would not work.
And there's a little bit of oxygen, but it wouldn't be enough.
It would not go into the building.
Right.
So Damien is instead going to send OK Go forward, and he is going to attack these two ghouls and get in the melee range with them.
Thank you.
All right.
OK Go!
They continue to snarl at Damien.
Hi there! And he's going to take 3 punches, 2 at...
He's just standing there. What are we supposed to do? We're supposed to attack him, you idiot. It's not our turn!
2 at Ghoul 2 and 1 at Ghoul 1.
Hit me with it. Hit them with
I
it.
think.
Yeah, I assume they don't have stands.
They were arguing about Damien in particular.
yeah.
Noticeably not his stand.
Damien is going to stand there cockily with his hands in his pockets.
Damn. Dick out.
Yeah, deke out. He's going to wield Blood Rain as if to attack with that.
Nice.
And just completely
not.
not attack with it.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I love that.
31, 33, and 30.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess those all hit.
Oh, yeah.
And I
That
have...
definitely beats an AC at 19.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I have 2d10 hit dice now.
Mm-hmm.
Or damage dice.
Yep.
The first hit is on... I think I said 2 on Ghoul 2 and 1 on Ghoul 1.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me. It's been a while. 21 bludgeoning for that first hit.
You fucking murder Ghoul 1.
Oh, he's dead. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, then Ghoul 2 is going to be 14 plus 10... 24 bludgeoning.
Both of them turn into a beautiful red mist.
Oh, great. Well, then I'm going
Should've
to
used
go
Red.
forward.
One of their bodies, like, tries to crawl towards you as it, like, slowly disintegrates.
You have not told me your plan, so I'm going to do a coin flip for which of these I will attack. You're lucky, it's Ghoul 1.
Let's
There's
go.
only one. And I assume that the... What did I roll? A 30 for that hit? I assume that hits.
Yeah.
That's correct. 22 stand bludgeoning damage.
22.
22.
You're using 2d10
You
for
ever
that
seen
damage, right?
those slow motion videos with like the rubber bands and the watermelons?
And these are straight headshots too.
Yeah, you can imagine.
So he's just he goes one punch on Ghoul 2, head explodes. One punch on Ghoul 1, head explodes. And then he just reaches over to Zombie 1 and just squeezes his head.
Don't you have cleave?
No, I got rid of that.
Okay.
Like a grape.
I should
Yeah,
get
he
cleave.
just squeezes Zombie 1's head like a
Oh
grape.
god, cleave would be terrible.
And Zombie 2
Terrifying
is
for you.
just he's standing there, seeing that Damien walked up, held his sword, and then 3 of his friends exploded. Hey! That's the end of my turn. No, actually, you know what? He's going to reach his hand... OK Go is going to reach a hand onto Zombie 2's shoulder and add weight to it.
So strength save?
That is
You know those like
360
industrial
pounds, yes.
compressors?
Yeah. Like the the one with the alligator's head who just
What's
pops.
that save?
So they're actually pretty okay at strength saves. So that's a 22.
Okay, so only half the weight gets added. That's a that's 180 pounds.
You can see
I think you have
he's,
something coming for you.
he's still barely standing.
You might want to move to the left so we can actually have a clear shot.
Oh no, you can.
Here's a clear shot.
So Damien,
Oh, he's that way.
that's your turn.
That is Damien's turn. Yes.
It's Carl's turn.
Oh boy.
Carl's gonna run forward. Where is Carl?
Carl is over here.
He's that one. Yeah, he's gonna run over.
Like that close-ish.
Okay. He's gonna look over to Damien and just
Took care of him for you.
much appreciated. He's gonna give you the help action
Oh God.
because he's like, I feel like you properly scared them, so he's just gonna have you help.
Zombie 2 just looking in the distance to see Nikki just running like that one Holy Grail bit.
Yes!
Awesome.
Yes!
Haha!
Oh.
Oopsie.
That is such a funny reference.
Oh, perfect. It's the ghoul's turn. It's Steve's turn.
Okay. Steve. Oh, hi, Mike. Sorry. 1, 2,
Hayden.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then Steve is going to take the dash action.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Okay,
6,
now that you're
7.
properly in, keep in mind
Nope.
that this is about the spot where oxygen can get to.
So 10, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I'll just go here for now.
Oh my god.
And I should say, as he's running in, he's using a bonus action to do imperceptibility on himself
All right.
against, like...
Now, I don't know if he can breathe that far in.
Can you? No, that's not how intervisions work.
We should-
all in a
We should
line.
shift this over so that we actually have the inside, and then just anyone outside who is just Sterling and Donovan.
That might take a minute. We can do that between episodes because we're about at the limit.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like once we all.
We do
after,
have a
after,
good
after,
cut out, but
yeah, after one initiative round, I think we can.
And keep in
Yeah.
mind, there's also...
I'm using.
Well, actually, this is the edge here, so you'd have to go, like, here.
Okay.
I am. I just realized I'm using all the Min's impact on the lowest ranking thing in here. It's
it'll be
going to-
really
It'll be
funny.
hilarious.
Fuck
I feel like you turn it to pace so hard it flies into Z4 and kills him too.
Okay, is there anything over here?
Z4.
Bristles, these rhymes.
So yeah, this is the... I love that.
Isn't that funny?
It's kind of
It's like the zombie version.
This is the north wing of the asylum.
Fun.
So that's kind of where you're
I
headed.
can only use it on one ability at a
cutting
time,
this
so I'm using it on the farthest one away, Zombie 5.
Okay. Alright, and you do see a door over here.
Okay,
So, you
noted.
see the zombie... You kind of run past and the zombie's like,
Steve,
wait a minute!
Steve on the way in kind of just...
Holds his breath.
Okay. So you are now in the Sonic breath-holding minigame. Not minigame,
I believe people can hold
Song.
their breath for about 2 minutes on average, which
Oh,
is a long fucking time in combat. So I think you'll be alright.
Well, keep in mind there's a difference between holding your breath and staying still in
And active combat.
active combat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd give you like 30 seconds without penalty.
That's
or I'll give you 20 seconds without penalty. Okay. Because you're using your stand.
3 turns. Okay.
Yeah, about 3 turns. Ooh.
And that is Steve's turn.
Nikki.
Alright.
So Nikki, I have no idea what you're gonna do this turn. Could you please enlighten us?
Yeah, man, I have no idea.
I am.
I've only held Z2 ominously in place for you.
20. So I am 55 meters off the page.
All right. So yeah, a lot of you look over and see Nikki at a distance, and you're like, man, why is Nikki so far away? And AJ and Marcia just look to each other and just, they know what's up. They know what's about to happen.
You're yelling.
Yelling slowly building up from the distance.
You've never seen
It's,
fear
you know-
in an
you know-
undead's eyes before.
And right as he gets close, right, he does a slide because he has metal-soled shoes, and then
Yeah, sparks fucking fly, by the way.
jumps up with a miniature-like stand lift to get up to the head, and CRX kicks it.
Fucking give me that attack roll. God damn. And you have advantage on that, of course.
Can I argue for that to hit through to C4 as well?
Through the what?
To Z4 as
I
well.
thought you said to C4,
Let's
and I'm
see,
like,
I'm gonna
does-
say it depends on how hard
He's
it
not
is.
gonna stop on a dime.
Oh,
Does
no.
22 hit? Okay, so let me roll by attack.
Ah.
Oh,
Oh, no.
boy.
that is 21 plus 75.
So you see how I put a damage cap on its impact. But for now, we're running as normal.
Hey, remember when I deleted the stand user in one term of the 90 damage Spainley barrage? Yeah, this is 90 plus damage.
96 damage.
So-
Immense impact.
I'm gonna say that this hits so hard that reality warps for a second. So Ty, what happens?
You
Zombies.
break the sound barrier.
Oh, I think I actually did.
Actually, hang, I'm gonna while you would describe this, I'm gonna.
How
go
many
check
me-
this.
So that was 75 meters
In
6 seconds.
in 6 seconds.
I don't think
No.
that's enough to
no,
make it sound
it's
good,
like
but
car speed, though. Like, straight up.
Yeah.
Keeping up with a car. So the head of the zombie pops.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, it doesn't pop. It liquefies. It's like and then CRX, with the rest of the momentum, shoves the body back.
Ooh.
That is 28 miles an
Okay.
hour.
That's fast.
So, you would call that an improvised weapon, yes?
I would.
That's not even with your stand. That's just Nikki.
No, that's
No,
just
that's-
Nikki. Nikki ran 28 miles an hour.
D&D.
Also, stand user.
So that is. Damn. Oh, I have expertise in this!
Mm-hmm. In improvised
that-
weapons.
Is plus 18, 21.
So Zombie 4 is dead.
So you have created just a like
Line of just...
like
Actually, no,
a
go
5
ahead
meter
and roll
streak
damage.
of blood.
roll damage?
Yeah.
So that's a D4. That's not the right.
That's
Hey, Sterling.
Hold on. I'm gonna
Replace
my
Sterling
finger.
with that yellow D.
I'm holding.
6.
What the? Hey, we're not equipped to deal with this kind of.
Okay, so that is 1
1
plus that's going to be 11 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, on the zombie?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Move Nikki. Oh yeah, Nikki is now.
Nikki is here.
No
Hey,
way.
Nikki!
No, that body was pushed into the other one. That body
you're
no
right,
longer
you're right.
exists.
There's just a streak of paste going
Yeah,
that
yeah,
direction.
Zombie 4 is dead.
Oh my god, hi Nikki!
I don't think that begins to describe it. Is that the end of your turn?
How the
Nikki?
fuck did you...
Yeah.
I'm not gonna question it.
Is
He,
Is it the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Yes. So the zombies
Okay.
are gonna go.
What else do I have?
You get a free attack with immense impact. I think you already know it's
That was the free
that was
attack.
the free attack.
I'm gonna say because I dealt so much damage, he was able to kill 2 with it.
Oh, yeah.
So Z3 and Z5 are gonna step out here,
That's a really annoying place for them to go.
and these are all difficult terrain. Keep it. Well, no, actually they're not because they're in the sun,
Oh, true.
Oh yeah, they're just gonna...
so they evaporate.
Those ones specifically, yeah.
Yeah. And then the other ones are going to kind of slowly get up and get ready.
Time
As
for
they're
the
rushing
power
over.
fantasy.
Time for the killing.
Making me wish I still had cleave.
Make me wish I did have cleave.
For the audience, Maggie has written
Where did
Zombie
the
10 on the board.
Where
yeah.
did they come from?
They
They were
like
building.
ran from the darkness.
Dude,
Dude,
there's a whole other direction.
Okay.
Uh,
They're not attacking you. Why are you complaining?
I don't know why, but fair enough.
actually, give me a stealth roll. These guys aren't the most observant, but
Right, I was invisible to Z5. That being said, Z5 is up there now.
Yeah.
So,
give me a stealth roll.
okay.
Give me your precision if you want.
With precision, with Act 1, that is going to be, let's see, 33.
Hey, there's a kid over there. Yeah, whatever. Oh, no, wait, no. No, sorry, they wouldn't. It's just, you smell meat? It's somewhere. We should
There's
check
it.
out the hole.
There's the
Yeah.
meat.
Cool. So yeah, as you run forward, you all run forward. The zombies are going to go. So zombie 3 is going to take a look at Nikki and just, you killed Frank, you bastard. I mean, Frank was already dead. You know what I mean.
I wouldn't say I killed him so much as evaporated.
Ah, and he comes in for a bite and attacks with 7.
You know that Minecraft
So
death
that doesn't
message where
beat
it's like
my
they discovered
AC.
kinetic
However, CRX is just
What?
going to kick it away.
Blah.
Well, actually, no,
did
he
you do
doesn't
that?
use precision. CRX is going in front.
Richard Nixon, how'd you get here?
I'm gonna attack Nicky Bones.
awful.
I attack Nicky Bones with a 9.
10 under my base.
All right,
I'm currently holding a shield.
that's the zombie's turn.
You were sprinting with a rock the whole time.
No, CRX was holding the rock.
I see.
Sterling is fucking flabbergasted by all of this. It's like 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
She could have moved more if she went diagonally.
Yeah. She's gonna take a look at silly ghoul number 5
That's
and
us
ghoul number
flipping off
6.
Pythagoras.
And because she leveled up, she now
get to go
has
for the
2
diagonally.
attacks. So she pulls out both
Oh,
the
shit.
balls, and she's just gonna fucking chuck them.
Both of the balls.
Both
I'm
of the
so
balls.
happy.
Love balls. So what's that to hit? That's like
Your
a
spin balls go through stands.
plus 8.
If, at a certain point,
At a high enough level.
at a high enough level, they actually can't affect stands.
Okay, so yeah.
Right now, they would just
we
go
do
through.
see that happen.
Yeah.
What just hits them? What's the pass through and what pass through the stands? It's up to user discretion.
Right.
because the force damage hits directly. It's not like it is. It affects stands. Past like level 9. But we don't have to worry about that right now because Sterling rolls a nat fucking 20. So if you can just
my God.
if you can just erase Z3 from the board.
Yeah, it's in sunlight.
Yep.
Just gone.
And then Sterling's also going to do the same thing. Or not quite the same thing, but that actually she has Hunter, so that definitely hits, and that's going to be. Oh, you poor motherfucker! You have how
Which
much
one is
health?
this?
One of those. The other zombie that's up there.
So Z5.
Yeah. And that's
Just gonna preemptively just.
Just for. I'll ask on this
Pop!
turn.
They fucking die.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Wait, why was it Sterling's turn first? I thought players had priority.
players do have priority. That's my bad. I'm gonna say that Sterling went first just this once because she was really excited, and I'm sorry, Donovan.
It's all right. All right. So 1,
I had her
2,
written, yeah, it's
3,
your turn.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back in Black uses its movement speed to be we'll say here.
Okay.
And then Back in Black flooshes to the side, and I'm going to perform the cone ranged attack.
Oh.
Sounds good. So
How much of a cone is that?
The cone.
It is a 5-meter cone, 10 meters at level 11.
I'm not quite there yet. 1, 2,
We are cumulative level 11.
I'm gonna say you can
I
hit
think
those
it's
three.
stand-
Yeah.
Those three.
it's-
All right.
it's
They.
level, yeah.
What is the DC for that?
8 plus precision plus proficiency.
Okay, so they're going to make a DC 20 save.
With
Huge.
disadvantage?
Fail.
There's an amount of d8s equal to the number of attacks you have.
All of them fail.
Sweet.
Roll damage. You roll 4d8.
Penance.
How is
Penance.
How's this flavored?
Back in Black swooshes up, adjusts its top hat, rips open one side of the trench coat, up to the side, and out of the darkness that is like its body, several umbrellas pop out and like darts out of like a wall of darts, like an Indiana Jones.
Awesome.
And to these 3 zombies, it is going to deal 21 stand piercing damage.
You'd like to do the honors of crossing them out?
Yeah. So they're just all dead. They're just goners.
Yeah, no, they're
Does
Goodbye.
that
That's-
include 8 and 9?
That is
No.
a great usage of our.
You
I
said
believe
yes or
that
no,
is the
Megan.
first time we've used.
That's the first time we've used
burst
That's
cone.
with 8 and
Yes.
9?
Great usage of
No,
burst
8 and 9
range
are
attack.
free from.
Then I'm going to use my
Okay.
bonus action to.
Create a gun.
You know what? Yes. How dark is it in here?
It's a little dark.
I can't make a gun.
I'm gonna say that's dim light.
Is that what? Which one's dim light? Is that D4 or D6?
Dim light's a d4.
Dim light's D4.
I got you.
I have enough. Sure. Yeah, we'll go quarterstaff. Back in Black reaches into the darkness and just apparates this quarterstaff into existence and just taps it on the ground. It sparks a little bit. I will be putting some Hamon sauce on that one.
Do non-stand
yeah.
users see Hamon
When the weapon is rippling?
Non-stand users see my constructs. So
Okay.
so they now I
shadows
won't have
inside.
advantage, but I do have Headhunter.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you do.
And I think that's the end of initiative, so I think we should end the episode here.
I agree with you, Donovan.
I think
Let's do
maybe
that.
you should get Headhunter.
Yeah, top of initiative. Make sure to reset your damage mods.
Nope, never mind.
So yeah.
You can't just get
Bye-bye.
it.
Bye-bye.
I know.